Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. We are back to tactics. I didn't play as much FIFA over the Christmas holiday break. I was kept up to date with all the content, what was coming out. I played a few games, but I wasn't playing as much. But we're back on the grind now. Streams are starting up again, and we've been testing out new tactics and formations. As always, whenever I test out a new tactical formation, unless I think it's actually good, I won't post it. If it's good, I'll post it. Today's tactic formation we're looking at is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow diamond. Now, do I think it is the best tactical formation on the game? No. That for me is still the 4-2-2-2 or the 4-3-3, fifth variation when played in a certain way. I'm going to be doing an updated 4-2-2 tactics video tomorrow, but this is a very fun attacking formation that suits how a lot of people want to play. Lots of quick passes, lots of options in the middle. Great for overwhelming the opposition. A lot of people really like it, and it's not really a tactical formation that I've done this year before. I'd maybe used it a bit in draft earlier in the year, but a lot of people asked me to try it out. So we've tried it out. We've got a video on it today. This is my team right now. Like, I've been trying out lots of different cards. I have this team plus 2 million coins. I think the narrow is a formation though that doesn't really rely that much on pay to win. Simply put, it's got a lot of options in attacking areas that are very good for overwhelming the opposition. So let's look at the custom tactics. So 4-1-2-1-2, second variation. You can play this formation in 4-3-1-2. It would be very similar, it's just a little bit more attacking. Maybe the triangles in the midfield are a bit better. It's basically swapping the CDM for a centre mid. That is the only difference in it. But in game it is a bit different. But yeah, I think that it's really good either way, but we're talking about this one specifically for today. So the tactics, we'll talk about the strengths of this, by the way. So the strengths are natural. You've got 2 strikers and a cam. Any formation that has 2 strikers and a cam is instantly going to be very good at attacking when used right. Simply put, I call it like the holy trinity, the triangle up front on FIFA. 2 strikers makes things a lot easier when it comes to attacking, breaking down an opponent, because they can do 1-2s, link up. You're always probably going to have at least one player making run behind. But when you add a cam to that mix, it gives you lots of attacking passes, options, and triangles. So generally speaking, a lot of the formations that I talk about that are really good when it comes to going forward tend to have that attacking triangle up front. Now in this formation, the obvious strengths are that the midfield's really packed. You've got 4 midfielders, a cam, CDM, and 2 centre mids. I wouldn't be playing Alawiren generally, but when it comes to testing out tactics and formations, I don't want to constantly be swapping out my players, buying new players just to test a new tactic. Other than Alawiren, pretty much everyone in this team's in a good position. But I do think on this FIFA, you can play very attacking players in centre mid and get good rewards from it. In this formation, probably one of the more pay-to-win areas, but it's not too bad because these players tend to be quite cheap in general. The fullbacks are more important in this formation than a lot. And simply put, in this formation, its obvious weakness is a lack of width. FIFA, a lot of people, this is something that I notice a lot as well when I do coaching. A lot of people struggle because they don't get enough attacking width. Attacking width is really important on FIFA, it has been for years, because simply put, when you attack out wide, it forces people to come out and get the ball off of you. And when they do that, it gives you more space in the middle. And on a FIFA like FIFA 23, where cutbacks are so OP, getting it out wide to make space in the middle for that cutback is going to give you a lot of reward. So the fullbacks in this formation are key because, simply put, they are the only real way you are getting width in this formation. So the fullbacks, you'll see when we come to the instructions, they'll be on join the attack and overlap. They're going to give you a load of width. So you don't want basic for fullbacks here. You need really good fullbacks. But you can get really good fullbacks for cheap on this game, so it's not that OP in terms of, or pay to win even. My team obviously have 2 very expensive fullbacks, but you generally speaking don't need that. The tactic, very aggressive. This is not a tactic I would be playing balanced and sitting a bit deeper. It's not reliant. It's not really a tough to break down, relying on keeping the ball formation. It's a bit of an in-your-face, get at the opponent type tactic. High depth. So we've got 80 depth, 40 width, because we want to be quite compact. We don't want to be players going out wider. The strength for this formation is being compact in the middle. Build-up play, balance, chance creation, direct passing. You probably could go forward runs on this one. and make the centre mids go forward. It would almost be too attacking then, that's potentially the issue, but you could experiment with it. 40 width, we want the lots of men to be in the middle. The only players we want out wide really are the fullbacks. Players in box 6, you're going to get a lot in there anyway. And then for the instructions, stay central, get in behind, stay forward on the strikers. Now here, there could be a bit of debate about whether we want getting behind or balanced. Let me just have a drink. Because of this formation being so aggressive, and we're trying to win the ball high up the pitch with high depth, high pressing tactic, we've put in getting behind. I think you can go balanced or getting behind. Getting behind does make you attack a little bit more predictable, one-dimensional, but when you're winning the ball high up the pitch, which is what this formation tactic's all about, getting behind is really useful. Simply put, it's going to win the ball high up, your players are going to get in behind straight away, and that's really OP on FIFA 23. Come back on defence, on the cam, that's the only thing I change. I don't think you need him to get into the box, but he'll probably do that anyway. I would ideally, like Mane's not perfect to this, you'd want a 5-star cam ideally. This guy's going to be linking up the play, so it's pretty important. For one of the centre mids, I'm putting get forward. You could make it more balanced by putting on the other centre mid, stay back. But if you have like an attacking, really attacking, like a striker playing at centre mid or like a Messi, I would put get forward on that one. I'm putting cover centre on both of the centre mids. I swear I put it on Jude. Alright. I would have cover centre on both centre mids. I don't want them going out wide, even if it's a bit exposed, that I can manually defend the wings if my fullbacks leave me open. I want them to cover the centre though and make it very hard to break me down through the middle. Cut passing the lane, stay back, cover centre on the CDM. The CDM does need to stay back. Kimmich, very good, a little slow. Like ideally, a perfect player for this would be someone like Valverde. If you're in a 1 CDM formation that's quite attacking, someone really rapid who can cover the passing lanes quick is really useful. For the defenders, like we said, join the attack and overlap on the fullbacks. This is vital. Do not try this formation with stay back on the fullbacks. I've seen people do it, and sure, you still get a good attack in the middle, but it's so predictable because there's no one out wide for the fullbacks to mark. They sit a bit more central, and a lot of the joy that you would get through the middle gets swallowed up. So you need the fullbacks to attack. We'll leave you vulnerable to counter attacks. It's going to be very attacking, but that is the pros and cons of this formation. Centre backs stay back while attacking. Just obviously leave that on default. We've put step up on all of them. Step up something that I don't fully trust, but it can be very OP with high pressing, press after possession loss type tactics. And then for the keeper, comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. That is pretty standard what I tend to go with on the game. Like I say, the ideal players in this formation, keeper and centre backs is just the same. Fullbacks, they need to be good going forward, decent on the ball. CDM, ideally someone fast with high defending and physical, but decent enough on the ball to not break it down. For the centre mids, you can have a striker in there, but I wouldn't have two really attacking ones. But they need to be decent box-to-box fast. The cam needs to be a really good creative attacking midfielder who can link everything together. And the strikers, fast, good weak foot skill moves, good finishing, good on the ball, all the standard stuff. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know the tactic plays for you. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the content I'm putting out lately. Appreciate you guys. Peace.